ready your pens and paper as we learn together. Before we go to our main lesson, what is the main source of energy here in the Earth? The sun. What do we get from the sun? Heat and light. If heat and light are taken from the sun, what are these? Energy. What does it give us? That's right, energy. Have you ever felt warm whenever you sit under the sun? Have you also tried hanging your wet clothes under the sun? What happened to your wet clothes? It's right, it becomes dry. When your mother cooks the food, what does she use? Stove or furnace? Did you usually rub your hands whenever you feel cold? Did you also even feel like you want to drink a milk or hot chocolate drink? Why? To keep ourselves warm. If heat is produced, what do you like to find out? What do you think are the sources and uses of heat and fuels? You already know some sources of heat and its uses. Now, we are going to watch a video presentation. For you to understand the presentation, here are some guide questions for you to answer while watching the video.
Heat is a form of energy that makes things feel warm. What things make us feel warm? Where does the heat come from? Something that produces heat is called a source of heat. On Earth, the sun is our main and most important source of heat. The heat from the sun warms our whole planet and all of the living things on it. Did you know? If there was no heat from the sun, there would probably be no life on Earth. The heat from the sun warms non-living things too. It warms rocks, soil, and the water in our rivers, lakes, and the ocean. Burning wood, gas, and oil are sources of heat. When fuel burns, they produce heat. They also produce light. Many appliances and devices in our homes are sources of heat too. Ovens, kettles, and toasters are sources of heat. Clothes dryers, irons, and hair dryers are sources of heat too. I hope this video warms your day. See you next time!
In the end, if you're wondering where the heat in your home comes from, it's almost certainly one of the three main sources: the combustion, electric resistance, or the outer air, ground, or water. This is John. John went for camping and they make a campfire. What is the main source of heat? You're right, the campfire. What does he use to make a campfire? That's right, the wood, gas, and a match. What is the use of heat when at night? You're right, the use of the heat at night is to keep ourselves warm from the night cold. Why not at day? You're right, during the typical day, the surface heats and during the night, it cools. What is the importance of the campfire? You're right, the campfire provides light and warmth and heat for cooking. Good job, everyone! Let's clap ourselves! We have really understood our lesson about the sources of heat and fuels. Now, let's have a quiz! Read carefully and write the letter of the correct answer. Number 1. Which of the following is not source of heat? The correct answer is letter D. Number 2, which of the following is an electrical heat source? Correct answer is letter B. Which example creates heat through electricity? Correct answer is letter A. Which of the following is not an example of heat produced by friction? The correct answer is letter D. Which of the following is the biggest heat source for our planet? The correct answer is letter D. Aling Rita usually prepare using the gas cylinder than the oil because when she is using the stove for cooking, it is much easier and faster than in the furnace. Which of the fuels do we usually use? Petroleum and gas cylinder. Correct! Do we have other sources? You're right! Generator and electrical. Very good! If these are the choices, which one can cost you much? Generator or electrical? Why? If you are to choose, which one do you prefer?
I hope you learned something today. See you till next time.
Audio Jungle.